Happy Saturday to everybody. It is Rivalry weekend. Sorry that I am a minute or two late. I was waiting for them to finish up with their picks. Let me move this over. I always do that crap. I always set it up to where that lighting, because I need to get some blinds in this bedroom. I don't know, but let me close this here. Anyway, hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I'm going to be watching and streaming here on my computer. I'll be calling this one. This is going to be a great game here. I really think so. You got Florida State going on. You got, of course, Ohio State, Michigan here. This is the biggest game of the week for sure. That being said, look, hold on. You also got Georgia Tech too. If I can find, I think maybe it's on Fox. I think that Georgia Tech is on ABC, which I don't know why I get that mixed up. Hold on. I hope that we get this. Hold on. What's up, Will? Give me 1 second. Let me go ask my grandparents something, because we just had like this Hulu live TV set up. I want to make sure. Hey, we get Fox on Hulu, right? All right. I just got to search for it. We have the channel. And let me get the rosters up too. I think Michigan's going to get it done. I wouldn't be surprised no matter what the outcome is, honestly. Just being real with you. But I don't know. To say that it's what am I looking for? To say that Michigan doesn't have a shot is ridiculous, But anyway, let's see. We got Dominic, we got Will in here. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I love y'all. I appreciate you. And y'all mean a lot to me. You know that. And seriously. I at least want to hear a little bit of the game, but I don't need to have it too loud and hopefully get copyrighted. Or I hope I don't. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 5, Michigan. I got the game cast on ESPN here. I normally like to do that. And I normally also, if you notice the background, I don't know why I'm pointing back, but the background is the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. When you look at this rivalry too, it's very interesting. And I've been saying too, and some people have agreed, some people have disagreed, and the big thing is that CJ Stroud and the Ohio State offense just seems not, and nobody's unstoppable. Nobody's really unbeatable, but it seems like that. Because, don't get me wrong, they are really, really good. They are. The spread is 7. You got CJ Stroud, who is throwing for over 3,000 yards already. He's only got 5 picks. He's got 36 touchdowns. In addition to that, here's like this is truly Michigan's best chance. When you look at these team stats, Michigan's only allowing 16.2, 16.3 points a game, right? It's not much less. It's not a big margin, but Ohio State's allowing 19. Ohio State, however, is scoring 47 a game. And then you look at Michigan, who is about 11 points less than that. It's not as much on offense, but it's still pretty good, just barely 35 points a game, about 36.9. So when I see that, there's a bigger gap between Ohio State's offense and Michigan's offense than there is between the two teams' defenses. The line being 7. Michigan having the better defense, and especially look at a guy like this at Aiden Hutchinson, who could be a top 10 draft pick. He's a key guy that could probably stop the run game and put pressure on Stroud. You got guys on Michigan in the backfield, too, in the secondary. This is, at the very least, Harbaugh's best shot to beat Michigan. Or to beat Ohio State, I'm sorry, to help to have Michigan win the game. So, and you look at it. I mean, they're both. They're not tied for first in the East because Michigan has they have a conference loss. I think they did lose to Michigan State. The Buckeyes lost to Oregon, who's obviously fallen off quite a bit, but you look at this. Keep your eye on some key guys. The pass rush is going to be incredible. Aiden Hutchinson, right? But Josh Ross is a key linebacker. He's got 80 total tackles, 42 on his own. You have half a sack for him. Daxton Hill has half a sack. Junior Colson, like a lot of guys have half a sack. Aiden Hutchinson at least leads in sacks, and he's very fast. He's got 9 sacks on the year for 48 yards and lost yardage. So, and it looks like this game's getting started. Feel free to type in the comments, too. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. I love each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Just help grow the channel. I don't do it for popularity or anything, but, with, having a dream like sportscasting and everything, you need an audience. You just do. So let's keep trying to grow that. I love everyone in this great community. And I really appreciate y'all, and I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving too. We got Christmas coming up. Speaking of that, it is snowing in Ann Arbor. Get to this game. The Buckeyes set to take the field now. Ryan Day and the Buckeyes wearing their gray helmets with the scarlet stripe. I think it's not just red for Ohio State. I think don't they call it the scarlet or whatever? But they got their white uniforms with red. I'll just say red. Red numbers, red stripes on the side of the shoulders. Scarlet and gray, the announcers just said. They take the flags, they hold them up, spelling Go Bucks. And the Buckeyes and Ryan Day are set on the field. This will be a great matchup. 34 degrees where I am. I can only imagine what it's like in Ann Arbor right now. The Big Ten East on the line today. I must have missed Michigan taking the field. Unless they're fixing to. I don't see them on the field yet. I see some people on the field. Ten and 1 teams go head-to-head for the Big Ten East. Michigan is 7-1 in the conference overall. Ohio State 8-0. It is 29 degrees in Ann Arbor. It is snow showers right now. They say the feel like is 21. It's just a cold day below freezing. What's up, Will? It was cold at my high school football game last night. Don't play football. Will says it's a huge game. It is a huge game. I'll give you that one, buddy. Michigan leads the series again. I'll mention 58, 51, and 6. If Ohio State wins today, they could match Michigan for the longest win streak in the series history at 9 wins in a row. You go back, Michigan, the last time we had a streak like that, Michigan had it in the early 1900s. They first met October 16th, 1897. Michigan shut out Ohio State 34-0. But from 1901 to 1909, 9 years there, Michigan won 9 straight. Last time it was a top 5 matchup was 2016. Of course, Ohio State winning it, but in double overtime. Before that, it was the game of the century. We're talking about when these teams have met in the top 5 matchup. 2006, Ohio State, the game of the century there. We remember it. They have met quite a few times. Let's see. I'll count these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Today is the 12th time ever that it has been a top 5 matchup. Can Harbaugh get it done? I think so. We'll see. 58, 52, and 6 is the series record. Michigan leading it. Ohio State has won the last 8. Ohio State will tee it up and kick it off as the kick is away. Going to be a fair catch. Noah Ruggles kicked it off. So Cade McNamara and this offense come out now to take the field. Hassan Haskins gets the ball, handoff, gets a couple on the carry there. And bring up second down. Ryan Hayes, Carson Barnhart, Zach Zenter, to name a few guys on the offensive line. Dalen Baldwin, Hassan Haskins, the running back, Eric All, Cornelius Johnson, some key guys out there for Michigan. Man in motion now. Showing some blitz here for Ohio State. 2nd and 7. McNamara takes a snap, throws quick out route. Haskins gets out. Did not quite get the first down. They'll be a yard shy. Marcus Williamson, Ronnie Hickman, Denzel Burke, a corner, Bryson Shaw, to name a few key guys on the Buckeyes defense, which I've been saying, and not to be too critical. It's not terrible, but it is young. As Haskins has some room, gets it to midfield. Big hole up the middle there. And the run game for Michigan so far is amazing. Wow. Let me scroll this up for you guys there. Some good blocking there. I would say Michigan has one of the more complete O-lines in the country 2 rushes for 19 yards so far for Haskins. There is a flag. 13 and a half left in the first. Let me know. Can you guys hear the game audio? I hope it's not going through at least too much, but I want to at least be able to hear the game a little bit. I got it as low as possible without it being muted, but y'all let me know. Anyway, 13-15 and counting. McNamara in shotgun. Man in motion. Got a lead block. Got some breathing room. Haskins gets it past midfield. Brought down by Burke and Chambers out there to try to bring him down. Steele Chambers and Denzel Burke, corner and linebacker, were out there. Donovan Edwards is the key running back today, number 7. He's in the backfield. Now he moves in motion, going out like a wide out here. He moves. Quick throw, complete. It's caught on 2nd and 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. Even with forward progress, I don't think he quite got there to the line of scrimmage, and that was number 86. Luke Schoonmaker. Haskins gets the handoff on 3rd and 1. Forward progress will give him the first. Comment your score predictions. Who y'all think's winning this game? Also hit that thumbs up. It means a lot. And again, I mentioned I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Tell me this. Who's your rival? Who you playing today? And as a fan, like I'm 20 years old almost, so I've seen the Iron Bowl quite a bit as a Bama fan. Been some good moments, some good revenge games in there too, as this one's incomplete. Key guy in coverage there for Ohio State. McNamara throws in the back. Haskins, room, gets the first down and then some. He's out of bounds past midfield. Bryson Shaw on the tackle there for Ohio State. Cade McNamara so far 2 of 3 for 11 yards. Buckeyes rush 4. Seven in secondary. Whistle blown. I guess a timeout to be called here on 3rd and 1. Unless there's Michigan calls a timeout. Good offensive series so far for the Wolverines. They're moving it. They're having a little bit of trouble, and clearly, Ohio State's giving them what they can. But like I said, I do think that this game is, this is Michigan's best shot in this rivalry in quite some time. If Harbaugh really wants to finally beat the Buckeyes, this is their best shot. 3 of 4 for 20 yards so far for McNamara. Hassan Haskins has 21 yards on 3 carries so far. A.J. Henning has a reception for 9 yards, and that is so far what we've seen. They've taken up 8 plays, 4 minutes, 7 seconds of clock time, and have so far gone 44 yards. They're in good field goal range right now too. But I think if you're Michigan, knowing what you have here And, when it gets back from commercial, I know that they're in, like a 3rd and 1. It's not 4th down yet, but, um, it's do you want to kick the 3 with Jake Moody, or do you want to, do you take a chance and maybe convert the 4th down and keep a drive alive and try to punch it in the end zone? Because that's the thing. If you're Michigan, you want to, you can take 3, but you got to trust your defense. And what you're worried about is if Ohio State is leading at any point in this game, if they're leading and they go forward with it, you have to answer every time they score. That's just, that practical football. But if I'm Michigan, I'm taking a chance. What's up, Wisconsin sports fan? How you doing, buddy? Love to see the snow in Ann Arbor. That's the best weather for some Big Ten football. I would agree. I think that's really cool. Good game so far. Michigan has the ball. They are at their own 31. I'm sorry, they're at the Buckeyes 31. The other side of midfield. McNamara takes a shot, gives it to Haskins. Haskins, huge hole up the middle. Taken all the way, carrying himself to the 15. Big play there to convert on the 1st down and move the chains even more. He was there until a few Buckeyes brought him down. Counting in there, Cody Simon, the linebacker number 30. McNamara end around Haskins. Haskins going. Haskins, touchdown. A.J. Henning, I'm sorry. Not Haskins. Touchdown, Michigan. A.J. Henning on a reverse. And the Wolverines get on. He fakes the throw, switches it to his left hand, and on an end around, A.J. Henning gets in. PAT is good. What a start for Michigan. That's exactly what they needed. And that speed, too. That player, A.J. Henning's pretty fast. Sorry. It's been a long week. I got up kind of early, too, if I'm being honest. But a great start so far. This is incredible. If you're Michigan, getting on the board early is great. You have one of the better defenses, too. You're fixing to see Ohio State's offense take the field. I want to see the running back of Ohio State and what they have. I want to see that against, and the key guy's been Travion Henderson with 150 rushing attempts on the year, over 1,000 yards. Amazing. How does he handle the pass rush that Michigan has? How does he handle the defense with Josh Ross, Daxton Hill, Aiden Hutchinson? There's like 3 or 4 different guys on the line that they could use up front, that they can create and make some good stops. I want to see that matchup, and I'm sure we're going to see that here pretty soon. Wisconsin sports fan says, I can't stand either team in this game. But for Wisconsin's Big Ten title hopes, go Big Blue. That's true. They were talking about that. If Michigan beats Ohio State in a way, uh, it'll help them out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I was talking to myself. I forgot I'm muted. Get back to this game here. Ohio State ball, 10-11, or 10-12, I'm sorry, 1st and 10. Don't forget other games on later today, like the Iron Bowl. We had the Egg Bowl the other day. You got the Palmetto Bowl tonight. Clemson, South Carolina should be interesting what those teams might be able to do. Clean old-fashioned hate, I believe, is on right now with Georgia Tech and Georgia. What's up, Sam? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope everyone did. Good to have rivalry weekend. Good to have all these different, rivalries back. These teams didn't meet last year because of the pandemic. I think they had the game scheduled for like the weekend after, right before conference week, and I think COVID issues, and they canceled the game. 2nd and 9 now after a costly fumble. Ohio State does get it back. C.J. Stroud pressured, in trouble, overthrown and incomplete. Tried to get it to Garrett. Is it Garrett Wilson? Who's number 5? Yeah, Garrett Wilson. Third and 9. Michigan bringing some pressure here. They're blitzing. Good protection for the O-line. For now, it's thrown, overthrown, and incomplete. Try to find Wilson again. 2 guys in coverage there. One of them being the safety. Saw Brad Hawkins, number 2. Vincent Gray, number 4. Great start for Michigan. I mean, like I said, look, I wasn't downing Ohio State, but I was telling people, I said, Michigan has the best shot, and I really believe that they're the better team this year. Here's a punt away, bounce at midfield, taken, good coverage, and he's finally taken down at about the 39-yard line of Ohio State. Past midfield. The returner there is number 3, A.J. Henning. Ball on the Ohio State 39. Set up in good position here. Michigan, of course, scoring on the opening drive. 9:25 on the clock, 18 on the play clock. McNamara 3 of 4 for 20 yards so far in passing. Hand it off. Nope, fakes the handoff. Good protection. Throws complete, wide open, in space, and finally taken out around the 10-yard line. 14 on 14 as Ronnie Hickman, the sophomore safety from Wayne, New Jersey, took down the receiver for Michigan, number 14. There is no number 14. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Roman Wilson. McNamara throws, end zone, it's picked off. Taken 20. Close to the 25. Picked off, and Ohio State gets a turnover. Wow. I'll let you guys on at halftime, Sam. How about that, buddy? I'll drop the link at halftime. 7-0 and a pick. Oh, my gosh. Bryson Shaw. God, Michigan had everything going. And I don't know. I couldn't tell on that play if maybe it just kind of got to McNamara, or maybe did Shaw just kind of – I mean, obviously for a quarterback, it's like I misread the coverage, or I threw it wrong, or I was a little bit off. I don't know. But, you know, then you look at the defensive side, and obviously it's well executed. It's well taken care of. And you got to give props to Bryson Shaw for reading the receiver, coming off his man, and taking the ball away. And now Ohio State's going to have another chance to maybe redeem themselves and maybe get on the board. But we'll see. So great game so far. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm going to be honest. I am a little tired. So I'm sorry for that. But it's been a long week anyway with work. I didn't have school. I still try to work on some stuff, but still.
He's going to give it to him.
I can throw it behind my back better than that.
After the pick that McNamara threw. No, it was a good throw. It was just one of those moments where the quarterback misread the coverage. It wasn't even a bad throw. You just got to give credit to the defender, Bryson Shaw, for reading and making the play. So. So the game is back. Ohio State with it. Henderson gets it. Handoff, and a good gain of about 2 or 3. Travion Henderson. CJ Stroud. Henderson to his left. 2 guys up at the top. Blitz formation here. Pressure, throws. It's caught for the first down. Jackson Smith and the Jigma, number 11, got that one. 8:08 and counting. 1st and 10. 31 on the play clock. Stroud now 1 of 3 for 10 yards on the day. Stroud throws it, and it's caught, but I think it'll be shy of the marker. Chris Olave picked that one up. And in coverage with the tackle was Brad Hawkins, number 2 for Michigan. I'm sorry, that was Vincent Gray, number 4, not number 2. I apologize. Seven nothing Michigan, 7:21 and counting in the first. CJ Stroud is 2 of 4 for 19 yards. No touchdowns, no picks yet either. They're going to rush about 5 guys, drop a couple. Henderson gets the carry. Travion Henderson, not going to get to the marker, but going to move the sticks a little bit. Pick up about 5 or 6, so he's 2nd and 4. Fast tempo. Henderson again gets the edge. Some good blocks. Almost tackled. Taken down finally. Tripped up. Falling out of bounds there in a huge play for Travion Henderson. 28-yard gain to the 21. That was a great play there. First off, that's where you give credit to the offensive line for blocking. 6:18 and counting. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. You got a tight end behind the line. Handoff to Henderson again. Good hold. Bounces off. Spins. Carrying himself. Not going to get to the first down marker. Be a yard short. So I think it'll bring up 2nd and 1. And it will. 5:55 and counting. Snow falling in Columbus here. Thanksgiving weekend. Give it off. Gets it all the way. Williams now to the Michigan 5-yard line. That was number 28, Mayan Williams, a freshman from Cincinnati. Roll Tide, Jeff. Good to see you. Let's beat Auburn today. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too, sir. Love you, buddy. I love all you guys. Hey, y'all hit the thumbs up. Let's grow this channel, man. Let's grow this amazing community that we have as Henderson gets the carry. Taken to about the 3 or 4 yard line. That was Mayan Williams again. I keep getting them mixed up. They kind of run 2 different running backs. Williams has 2 rushes, counting that one for 9 yards. Change up here with some offensive linemen. Second and goal, 4:27 and counting. Stroud in shotgun. Throws it to the end zone. Open off the hands of Chris Olave. He was wide open. And then there with the late hit was Vincent Gray of Michigan to kind of lay it on him. That would have been an amazing catch. He kind of went airborne there. It was just barely off his fingertips. And now Michigan's going to try to hold Ohio State to 3. And again, here with this crazy weather. I'm sorry, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. I thought that was 3rd and goal there. I apologize. Man in motion, Olave. Shotgun formation, snap to Stroud. Pressured, he's just going to stand there. The flags are thrown. Whistles are blown too. False start on Ohio State. I'll drop the link pretty soon. I'll love to get you guys on. Stroud is still 2 of 5 for 19 yards. Not throwing the ball too much. I mean, 5 passing plays so far. Only 2 have been completed, but they are running the ball pretty well with Henderson out there. He's lined up to the left of Stroud. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Henderson in motion. Pressure! And C.J. Stroud goes down. Aiden Hutchinson, number 97, makes a big play on 3rd down for the Wolverines. This is awesome. And this is what I've been saying all week long. You know, I mean, I wasn't doubting Ohio State too much. I just was saying, like, Michigan's pass rush is just so good. They're going to try for a field goal here. This will be 31 yards. Noah Ruggles hit from 46, his longest of the year, and this one right down the middle. 7-3 as Ohio State gets on now. I hate to take a breather there. All that calling. Let's see. Let's double check the chat. What's up? Titan Sam, that's my boy Sam Bell. What's up, Wisconsin sports fan? What's up, Jeff? Will and Dominic. What's going on, guys? Love y'all. Good to see you. I'm just blowing up my phone. Hold on. What do people want? All right. I accidentally kicked myself out there. I apologize. I always do that. I don't know why. What did Wisconsin say here? Let's see. 17-year-old Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen hasn't even played the whole season. Is the 4th running back in school history to have 1,000 yards as a freshman. The other 3 were James White, Ron Dane, and Jonathan Taylor. That's impressive. 17 years old. What? In college? I mean, you're 17. I was 17 as a junior in high school. I'm just saying. I mean, let me get back to this game here after a timeout break. 7-3 Michigan, and they get the ball back. This one taken at the 5. Fair catch called. What's up, Nate? Oh, Nate, I forgot I was going to let Nate on Screw it. I don't care. If y'all want to come in here, I don't care. This is a good game so far, though. But, and it's not – I've been telling people. I haven't said that Ohio State sucks. I haven't said that they're bad. But they're not as good as maybe some people make them out to be. Here's a handoff. Haskins. Yes, to about the 27. 3:24 and counting in the first. 7-3 the score. Michigan. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Hey, I don't honestly. I just want to beat Auburn at Jordan Hare today. I'm sick and tired of us losing. First off, we lose all the time. We lose some games. It happens. I'm sick of going to Jordan Hare and not winning. You just do that. 3rd and 2. And I need to get my computer charger here. I mean, I got plenty of time left on it, but I don't, Well, what did that say? Yeah, I'll plug it in. Because this will have quite a bit of time left on it. Give me 1 second. You're now the quarterback. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. 7-3 the score. Apologize, I get back here. Pass the 45. Play fake. And keeps it. That's number 9 for Michigan. I don't think – that's not McNamara. That is J.J. McCarthy out there. That plays like that, calls like that, using different quarterbacks, I think that's what Michigan can do today. If they could just do a couple play fakes and just all you have to do is throw Ohio State off. 81 rushing yards so far for Michigan on the ground, 51 for Ohio State, and some more to add to the 81 yards that Michigan has so far running the ball. Good carry of 3. .24 seconds and counting. 2nd and 7. 38 on the play clock. McNamara shotgun. He's got his running back to the right of him, Hassan Haskins. I'm sorry, to his left. Haskins in motion. Throws to Hassan Haskins, and he's taken down. Probably only get a gain of a yard there. Hit hard by Hickman. Ronnie Hickman. End of the first quarter, 7-3 Michigan. So now we enter the second quarter, or we will here soon. Good first quarter so far. I think Michigan's defense clearly showing up. I see you back there, Nate. You're late. Welcome.
What's up?
Good game so far. You're a Michigan fan, of course, as everyone knows on here. What are you seeing from Michigan so far? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? What do you need to fix up going forward if you want to control this game?
Well, I think they know what to expect from Ohio State because they all I know that is they're trying to create some creative plays for offense, and then they know that and for the defeat the on the defensive side, although Michigan has the best pass defense in the country, and they know when OSU is going to pass or run because they know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what's so funny is what I've noticed from Ohio State this year, and I know I've been kind of critical of their offense. It is pretty good, but it's very consistent, and I think when you do that, like Ohio State is looking like, and not like looking like, but they're running the same type of offense today that they've had all year. They just want to throw the ball. They want to, there's a cool polo right there. There you go, buddy. But they're like running the same type of offense. They have the same players. They have the same style.
Yeah,
they're trying to throw the ball. They're trying to run the ball. It's predictable for Michigan.
So, forgot. Did you know California freshmen or QBs or from California for OSU, they are 0-5 at when they first at Michigan.
That's what you were saying right here, I think, right? Yeah. I didn't know that. Who were the other ones?
I don't know their names.
First off, you'd have to go.
Well, right now it's currently CJ Stroud. Forgot JT Barrett, I think. I don't know. Might be wrong.
No.
No, he's not from California. That's all I know from CJ Stroud. Is basically from California. But how's the game doing right now? Because
it's 7-3 at the end of the first.
Oh, still.
Now CJ Stroud so far is 2 of 5 for 19 yards. Right. McNamara is 6 of 8, 49 yards and a
That's
pick.
Pretty good.
It is good.
I want him. Now, here's my downside about McNamara. He needs to throw overarm than sidearm because he's tall enough to go throw overarm.
Yeah,
and he's they need to. McNamara needs to throw overarm than sidearm because you're not Mahomes or whatever, and you gotta throw overarm like Jay McCarthy does.
Yeah.
Now Jay McCarthy needs more playing time. I know that, but he's a freshman. I know, a really, really talented freshman, and he can run. I think he's a dual threat quarterback. I think.
Haskins in motion. The game's bad. I don't know how far you are on this game. Pressure throws incomplete. Fourth and
sorry
7.
if you heard my dad.
I got you.
So yeah, that's all I have right now. But I want to stop by and say, hey, Suckeye fans, how's that going for you right now?
Not good.
Yeah. All right. You have a good day, and hopefully I get back on.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
See ya.
Nate the Great checking in, a Michigan fan. Speaking of Michigan, here's a punt away, the first one of the day for Michigan, as their previous drive was a touchdown. This one here, flag called. They're calling fair catch interference. They could have just let it be at the 3-yard line, but I think this is going to give Ohio State some more yardage. Gosh. Player with the hit from Michigan on the Ohio State player after he called a fair catch. So, 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, 134 yards total for Michigan compared to 70 for the Buckeyes. Michigan leading in both rushing and passing. Michigan has converted 4 of 4 on all of their third downs. Buckeyes are 0-2. I guess I'll let you guys on, but let's not make it too much of a hangout stream. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Good. Tell me at the very least y'all are going to beat Vandy.
We're gonna beat Vandy.
Good.
There's a second part of me thinks we're not gonna beat Vandy, man.
Just because of how Tennessee is, right?
Yes, sir.
I got you. I got you right there, man.
Well, I hope Auburn beats the Crimson Tide. I hope.
I know you do. Anybody, unless you truly have some hatred for Auburn, you're pulling for Auburn.
Well, I'm not. I have no hatred against Auburn. None. Like none.
Well, I do.
I know, but I like Auburn more than the Crimson Tide. Like, you know my reason. I told you all that. You know,
Georgia fans have to and probably are. First off, they don't pull for Auburn because that's an actual rival. But I think they want Alabama to win today and get all hyped up and worked up for the SEC title. Stroud throws complete, broke a tackle in space, and takes
some Georgia fans are pulling for Auburn to beat Alabama. You know, some of them are.
Well, honestly, I think they'd be ridiculous. Okay, you know why they're doing that? Because I don't know what it is. Maybe because if they beat Alabama next week, then Alabama would have 3 losses and they truly be out. They're out of the playoffs if they lose with 2 losses. Listen, if Alabama wins today and they're 10-2 and they go to Atlanta they'd be 11-1. Then they lose next week and they're 11-2. And even if it's close to Georgia, they have 2 losses. They're not getting in.
Well, Alabama should not deserve to be in the college playoff.
I know. They shouldn't deserve it.
Well, here's why. Because you guys win too much. It's you guys win.
No, I don't want to hear that crap. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, Bama wins too much.
This is my opinion on this. You guys run your mouth so much. I have to hear it.
I'm running my mouth.
I know you don't, but you know, I know a couple Bama fans, and I have to hear it from them. And I'm like
Jeff or whoever?
Huh?
Like Jeff or whoever?
No, these are my dad's friends. My mom and dad's friends.
You're in Tennessee, right? Because I think you go for the Green Devils.
Yeah, but I know a couple Bama fans too, and I have to hear it from them like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, I do not want to hear it. Oh man.
Which game are you watching right now? Are you watching the Michigan game?
Now watching Florida and Florida State.
Oh, what's the score on that?
7, Florida State, nothing.
That's interesting. I went with Florida State taking an upset. I just don't think it. I mean, Florida obviously scoring. I think they've just had a rough couple weeks, and especially with the Dan Mullen stuff. I don't know if they'll be in their heads this whole game, and I think that it's going to mess with them a bit to the point that Florida State's just going to not like blow them out or shut them down completely, but Florida will let the game get out of hand, you know?
Yeah. I think I think Florida's going to win this game pretty bad, you know. But we'll see what Auburn can do.
You mean what, Florida State?
Yeah, Florida State, you know. Yeah, but I'm waiting on the Iron Bowl game too, you know. We'll see what Auburn can do.
Here's the punt. It's away, fair catch. Signal dropped at the 10. But recovered. Yeah, I'm going to have to – I'll catch a little bit of the Iron Bowl, but I have to be at work it'll be 4:30 Eastern, but 3:30 my time. So, I mean, it'd be an hour into the game. But
why you got to be at work for?
Because it's a job.
Yeah, I know what
That's
job.
just when
it is.
they just scheduled me, man. It's it's kind of
What
tough.
job are you talking about? I know what you're talking about.
I work at a grocery store.
How's that going?
It's good, man. Good job.
I thought you were gonna become a sports broadcaster or something.
Yes, but I need a job now to be able to make money and everything,
Yeah.
and just have that now. So,
Yeah. What time you get off? 9?
yeah, about 9 or I think maybe even 10 o'clock tonight. So,
Yeah. You're not gonna be watching the game or something.
hmm.
I thought you worked in Monday through Friday.
Some days, I mean, they can't work me. Well, I mean, they try not to work me on like a Tuesday or Thursday because that's when I have school and have
Yeah.
classes. So, but
Like I thought you worked yesterday on Friday.
I did.
Yeah. And you got work on Saturday.
Yep.
And you're gonna be working Sunday, right?
I think I'm supposed to. Yeah.
You're gonna miss the
Who are
time.
the Titans playing?
We're playing the Patriots.
Ooh, that'll be good.
We're gonna win that game.
Oh yeah, I think he will. I mean, I like what Mac Jones has been doing this year, but I think the Titans are just a much better team. There's just certain teams out there that are going to stop the Patriots. They're not complete yet.
We are a Super Bowl contender. I know we are.
Oh, I know.
We got
I know.
pulled together. What do you think the final score is going to be between Alabama and Auburn? What do you think? Come on, Valor. I know you know.
I predicted somewhere around 38-27.
I think Auburn's going to win.
You think Auburn's going
39-38 over Alabama. Close game.
Okay. Okay.
Auburn
I
gets it
respect
done.
that. Anything's possible in a rivalry game, especially like that.
Yeah.
And one like this here too, with Michigan and Ohio State.
I love Alabama, but Alabama needs to stop being on top every year. That's what I believe.
They're not.
I know.
They're not on top this year.
I know. You guys got a good team next year. I know you guys do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about this year's team is you're coming off losing these generational and really great players in like Najee Harris and Devontae Smith. And, I know I've been critical of Bryce. I do think he's great. I don't think he's the best in the world. Not even close. I mean, he's got some things he can work on. The offensive line has some issues and some young guys. There's just a lot of young talent for Alabama that, I mean, I can see improvement each week. But next year, they'll have that experience. They'll have some more motivation. They'll have, they've been there, done that. And especially with these games that they've played this year, they'll have another off season. They'll be better and much improved.
Why is Alabama?
I'd say the same about the defense too.
Why is Alabama not fire their offensive coordinator?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to scratch my head over that one too. I don't know. We need to fire Bill O'Brien and Doug Marone, who's our offensive line coach.
And get who?
I don't know who, but those guys need to get out.
You guys might need to go get
Ooh, what a grab!
Former Florida head football coach Dan. What's his name? Florida head football coach is this guy
Mullen.
Dan Mullen.
If we hire Mullen, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Why?
I will not. No. Have you seen Florida's offense this year, dude? He got fired too early in his Florida career because this year he could not get it together on either side of the ball. No, I don't want Dan Mullen.
Why you don't want Dan Mullen for?
I just told you.
Well, I want to hear another
He
reason.
doesn't care. He didn't even take it serious at Florida.
Who's Florida going to hire, really? Who they got in mind?
I've heard rumors about guys like Billy Napier.
I heard they're going to get the guy from Louisiana, the Cajuns. That guy, what's his name?
I think that's Billy Napier.
Yeah, Bill Neighbor. I hope he.
I'm also hearing a lot about Lane Kiffin or Mario Cristobal from Oregon.
Lane Kiffin's a no. No, don't go hire Lane Kiffin. You know
Oh, I
why?
know. They're
He's
not
at
going
Ole
to
Miss. He's in his second season. Like, no. No. I'm sorry. No.
get.
No. Who else? There's Edge Ogeron.
Doubt it.
LSU
Doubt it.
football coach.
I doubt they go get Ogeron.
Why?
I don't know.
I think Ed and Ogeron should have a shot. But we'll see. Hope you have a good day at work, man. I'm going to stop in and talk to you a little bit. I'll catch you later, all right?
See you, Sam. Thanks, buddy.
See ya. All right, bye.
Too many commercials in this game today. So again, I mentioned too that Ohio State off to a slow start. I mean, they got some offense going. They got in field goal range. They hit a field goal, but it's not what we've seen from them all year long. However, you are seeing a factor of what we've seen from Michigan's defense. And this isn't like how many. Sorry, I'm yawning again. I'm kind of tired, but how many of these games that Ohio State have won have been because of their offense, though? I mean, a lot of them. There's been quite a few blowouts or high scoring shootout games, whatever. There's also been some defensive games. It's kind of up and down in this rivalry. Back to the game at the big house. It is packed and crowded and cold and snowing in Ann Arbor. Seven 3. Ohio State is C.J. Stroud with the ball at the 45 in their own territory. Stroud is 4 of 9 for 52 yards. Here's his 5th completion of the day. Olave gets it. I'm sorry, that's Garrett Wilson. And moves to 6. Another first down. Wisconsin sports fan says Napier is going to Virginia Tech. Is that official, or are you predicting that? Yesterday, GatorsWire.com posted that Florida is in deep negotiations with Billy Napier. There's a lot of rumors. And they're also, which I haven't heard much on, and I might have brought this up the other day. I'm not sure. They're looking at Matt Campbell of Iowa State. That's interesting. 55 rushing yards for Ohio State, 58 for Michigan. Ohio State with more passing yards, 62 to 49, 49 passing for Michigan. Here's a handoff to Henderson, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. Wow. Campbell in there on the stop, number 32. For Michigan. There's two 32s, I think. Nolan Knight. Jalen Harrell. That ain't right. Huh. Let me pull this back up here. Garrett Wilson touchdown. I missed it. Dang it. He scores. I want to see what happened here, though. But it looks like Smith and the Jigba had a 23 completion. Garrett Wilson tried to hold on to it. He break the plane. I think they're reviewing this here. He caught it. Pulled it in. No, they're not reviewing it. They might review it. I don't know. And they won't. Field goal up and good, too. PAT. 10-7, Ohio State. I'm going to take one quick break, and I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Apologize, I'm back. Looks like I haven't missed anything as far as the score. Ohio State, again, are they the better team? I mean, it's tough to tell. They're a pretty decent team this year, but, like I said, I think Michigan, because of defense, could get it done. 9:06 left until halftime. 1st and 10 upcoming. It's Michigan's ball. God. McNamara and shotgun. Takes the snap. It's low. He's pressured. He throws it away. It's incomplete. Key guys out there on defense. Ronnie Hickman. Jordan Hancock. Some key guys that Ohio State has that are pretty young, pretty good, though. Kind of. McNamara takes a low snap, throws a dart over the middle. It's complete and caught to about the 25-yard line. That's Hill to pick that one up. Third and 3. McNamara over the middle, caught, broken tackle, in space, and finally take it down. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check on my watch. Having a pork chop for lunch. It's not bad. 10-7 Ohio State. Michigan with the ball. 2nd and 4, handoff, keeper. And he's able to move the sticks. Handoff, nope, fakes it. Keeper throws over. The tight end almost got it in one-handed there. Eric All was the target. He's from Fairfield, Ohio. No touchdowns for McNamara throwing. 67 yards, 8 of 14, and a pick so far in this game for him. Complete, tight end. Shy of the marker. Handoff. He's going to be stopped. Wow. Great play by Ohio State's defense as Jackson, number 52, gets out there. Antoine Jackson from Ellenwood, Georgia. He's a senior. Fourth and 1, they're going to try to go for it. McNamara, 2 running backs set in the backfield. Michigan looks like they're going to try to call a timeout. So they go to commercial. It looked like it was going to be in Michigan's favor, at least to start. Which look, it's still anybody's ball game, obviously, but Ohio State's defense has really stepped it up, and so has the offense too, especially on that last drive. Okay. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm just going to do some audio. I'll still be here. I'm still calling this game. If I'm being honest, man, it's just been a long day. I got up kind of early and everything. I just kind of need to relax. But I'm still here. Second quarter. 1st and 10 upcoming for Michigan. Nine-play drive, 42 yards currently so far for Michigan. They have more rushing yards. Hassan Haskins, actually, and you think about this, 67 rushing yards to Ohio State between 2 or 3 different backs they've used today at 53. That's a very interesting stat. That one to Blake Corum, who's got 3 carries on the day for 10 yards on this play here. 2nd and 8 upcoming. 4:34 and counting. 18 on the play clock. 2nd and 8. Again, this is at Michigan. McNamara and shotgun. Running back to his right. Going deep. Got a man. Open. Caught! And a slide in the end zone. Johnson. But I think they're going to mark him down around the 2. What a play. Wow. It's Cornelius Johnson, the key receiver for him. And it looks like they did mark him down at the 2. McNamara hands it to Haskins. He carries himself. Is he in? Of course, Michigan going to say that they are. He was reaching over the players saying, hey, that ball's over, but I'm not sure exactly. They'll spot him short at the half-yard line. McNamara with Haskins to his right. Over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hassan Haskins. Speaking of rivalries, I mentioned some big plays in Auburn, Alabama history. What about Bo over the top? This one, it's Hassan Haskins over the top for Michigan here. That's crazy. Extra point up and good. I was a little bit behind too on the feed. I just noticed, but still. That's a play right there, and there's a lot of defense in this game, even especially like from Michigan especially. But there's also, I'm noticing there's quite a bit from Ohio State teams. I haven't trashed them too much. I'm not saying they don't have a defense. They do have some key guys, but it's not very consistent. And I'm not too sold on like their secondary or whatever. They get back to the action, 3:51. It's 14-10 Michigan. Kick away. Probably going to be a touchback here. And it will be. H.H. Hassan Haskins is a beast, says Nate. Let me see. Stroud throws, caught. Henderson got some space, taken down around the 39, just close to the 40. .316 and counting. 2nd and 7. Henderson's got 7 rushes for 42 yards. 8 of 13 for Stroud, 124 yards. He's got no picks, but he does have a touchdown. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, buddy. Remember snow like this at Iowa State games, but not for 4 or 5 years. This has been a little while for you then. So 2 times in my life. And I mentioned that I grew up in Florida, but I mean, there was a period where I lived in South Carolina even, and I live in Alabama now, but I've only really seen snow, I think, 2 times in my entire life. One time I was a kid living in South Carolina, and it was just one of those snow days. And then, I mean, it had snowed quite a bit, but like, of memory, like I can, you know. And then a few years ago, for Thanksgiving, out of town in South Carolina visiting family. It's snowing, and we actually we took a day to like go up to like Gatlinburg or whatever, and Pigeon Forge. It was only a few hours drive. 2nd-and-1 upcoming. Ohio State down 4, trying to get something before halftime, trying to at least get into field goal range, which it looks like they are just past the 40. A flag is thrown on 2nd-and-1. Let's see what the call here is. Probably an offsides. I couldn't tell who jumped. False start on Ohio State. Jeff says lots of cold games, but rarely snow that actually accumulates. Before that, he says Colorado at Ames and a blizzard, worst I remember maybe 20 years ago. I got you. Anyone wants to hop in, feel free to. I dropped the link. Jeff, I'd love to talk before the Iron Bowl if that's all right. But it's up to you. If you can get on, feel free to. Oh, tipped! Oh, almost caught by Olave. Garrett Wilson had it in his hands. It was up. And then Chris Olave came in to try to make a dive for it and could not. 3rd and 6. This crowd getting crazy. I don't have the audio on, but I'm sure it's a loud crowd at the big house. 3rd and 6. Ball at the 44 of Michigan. Stroud takes the snap, kind of low. Throws complete for the first down. Chris Olave got it. And it moves to 6. Stroud throws over the middle. It's caught. Complete. Stroud actually looking good. Take your time, man. I'm just kidding when I say it like that. I know Stroud's really great. I just don't think as a whole, I'm not buying Ohio State completely, especially on the defensive side, although they have created some good looks for Michigan today. Stroud pressured, throws it to the end zone, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted there by number 6 of Michigan. Which, again, I don't know all these players other than looking at the rosters. R.J. Moten. Henderson gets the edge, taken down around the 18. It was a great game so far. 32 seconds left till half. After an incompletion comes 3rd and 7. Ohio State down 4. Do you take, I mean, if they don't get this first down here, then they go for a field goal. But let's say they do. Do you kill some time, let the clock roll, take a timeout, then maybe try to kick a field goal? Do you try to punch it in? We'll see what they do. 3rd and 7. CJ Stroud takes the snap, throws it. It's caught. It's complete. Not going to be a first down. Jackson Smith and Jigma is the man to take it and take hold. And they go to commercial break. Wisconsin sports fan says he's been to 4 Wisconsin games and 1 Packers game, always electric. The only NFL/college game, I've never been to a Bama game in my life. I have yet to. I'll go someday. I'd like to find time for maybe one on next year's schedule. I went to a Bucks game. That's how I became a Bucks fan. And trust me, it was a year when we sucked. It was like 2015. I went with a youth group at one of my old churches, and I mean, we went. They lost the game, but it was a good experience to the point I just wanted to start watching NFL and pulling for the Bucks. So it just kind of stuck. But let me give Ohio State that field goal too. My apologies. Get back to it. Kickoff here. Tripped up around the 25. 6 seconds. My guess is Michigan's either, unless they want to run the score up, maybe they try a deep pass, or maybe just take it into half, and go up into halftime up by 1. 6 seconds, 1st and 10. We'll see what they do. $230 yards in total for Ohio State so far. 219 for Michigan, and they will hand it off, and that'll do it for the first half. So halftime in Ann Arbor, and it's 1 point in favor of the Wolverines. So with that being said, it being halftime, I will drop the StreamYard link and let you guys on. I've dropped it a couple times, but it's up to y'all. It's a great game so far. I'd say this. So what I've seen from this first half, overall, what these teams need to do, great defense really from both sides. But, you know, Michigan's offense is really, really working. And I think that, you know, especially with Hassan Haskins, I mean, he's got 15 carries. He's got 70 71 yards rushing on the ground so far in the first half. It's a pretty good half for him. The defense for the Buckeyes has got to step up. They have to. You got guys out there, Hamilton. You got Bryce Prater, Darian Henry Young, which, again, like half of these guys are freshmen and sophomores. It's not really a lack of talent. It's just there's a lot of inexperience for Ohio State's defense, which has been a key factor, which, and by the way, I mean, I say that their I don't really mean like their defense sucks or anything. It's not terrible. It's just, compare it to when they had like the Bosa brothers and Chase Young. We talk about these guys that have been drafted recently from Ohio State. They got, the key player is this, the key player is that. They really don't have that on the defense. They have players that maybe you talk about, but it's not. There's not a key guy. I mean, points against for Ohio State is 19. They are tied for points given up at 115th. What's up, Crimson? How you doing? Ohio State will get it going. Hope they win only because if we don't beat Georgia, they need some type of challenge in the playoff. Michigan ain't it. Michigan would definitely be. Wait, hold on. Let me understand this comment. Ohio State will get it going. Hope they win only because if we don't beat Georgia, they need some type of challenge in the playoff. Oh, are you you're saying if Georgia beats Alabama and they make the playoff, are you saying Georgia needs that type of challenge for them, and you're saying Michigan wouldn't challenge? Michigan ain't challenging Georgia is my point. Oh, yeah. And I know you're not saying that the offense isn't great for Michigan. I mean, it is, but it's not like, despite score, I would still say that Ohio State clearly is better offensively this year than Michigan is. The key thing that's going to win Michigan this game, though, is, and forget about how their offense is. That has no factor really on the defense. It shouldn't. I mean, the defense should go out and do their part regardless of the score. But having one of the better defenses, first off, I'd say Michigan has the best one in the Big Ten and one of the better ones in football. The defense will win this game by slowing down Travion Henderson, slowing down Wilson, and slowing these guys down, and CJ Stroud. I also just hope Georgia don't win it all. Believe me, I know I've said some things like, I think it's Georgia's year. I never not want, you know what I mean? Like, as a Bama fan, I always want us to win every single game. We don't have a team to win a title this year. I mean, we're always a contender because it's Nick Saban, it's Alabama, and the way they recruit. It's just too young right now. And I just don't think that Alabama has what it takes to win a championship. We just don't have that. But you give these guys the offseason. You give them next year in 2022, they come back. And maybe next year is that year. I don't know. That's all I've been trying to get at this whole time. Anyway, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. It looks like it's still halftime, and I cannot lose. I cannot lose track of time myself. I gotta be at work at 3:30 Central. I mean, I'll be hell. I'll have to be out of the house and gone like when the game is kicking off for the Iron Bowl. But listen to Eli Gold on the way. Yeah, be all right. Speaking of, I need to. Hold on. Let's see. Double check here is the game. It's still halftime, still loading. Florida's looking okay without Dan Mullen. I'm just saying. This is a good game here. It's a 1-point game. Michigan's up on Ohio State, which I think, if you ask me, it should give them momentum. I would say going forward in this second half to build off that, you take the fact that you have a lead over your rival who's been tormenting you for almost a freaking decade. Use that, go forward with it, and look, I think that I think if they can use that, they have a chance. Michigan does. But we'll see. I mean, it's all on Harbaugh and his coaching, and he's had one of his better teams and better seasons, really, with this program that he's had in a while, honestly. So, yeah. So this is Michigan's first halftime lead, apparently, against Ohio State since 2016. Of course, they lost in overtime. But what's up, Nate?
What's up?
Good game so far. What are you seeing?
Yeah. Here, be right back. I'll be right.
All right. Anyone's welcome on too here. I really don't care. We can talk.
They can come find you.
The hell?
Sorry.
It's all right.
So yeah, as I was saying, I think Michigan. I think Michigan is what, Ballard?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, oops. I think Michigan is doing really well right now. And you have to remember this. In 2016, Michigan was leading, and Ohio State won. Remember that?
Yeah, last time they actually led at halftime.
Yep. And Not saying that will happen again. I hope not. But
Yeah, I got you though.
I just think right now, currently, I think we're the better team right now. Currently, not overall though. So don't take that as a offense, Hase fans, if you're listening. We're just a better team currently right now. But I'm sure Hase will, run the ball more in the second half and stuff. But I think Michigan will run the ball more because they like to run the clock out and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what you need to do. Even though your defense is doing good, I will say, Nate, that the defense is looking really, really good. And I don't know how, but maybe a little better than I expected them to. You have only a 1-point lead. If you're on offense, run the ball, kill the clock, and keep
Right.
CJ Stroud on the bench going forward with that.
Right.
And and even like you don't have to necessarily keep them on the bench, but create some mismatch coverages like you have. I mean, there's been some batted balls. There's been great pressure up front.
Yeah.
Especially who's the guy we were talking about? Aiden Hutchinson on the
Yes.
edge is really, really good. That guy,
He's a beast.
him healthy. You keep him out there. He is the key pass rush that you need. Like he leads it. You got
don't forget David Ajabo too.
He's really good too. I've seen him play.
All right, what were you saying?
I was just pointing out how good Aiden Hutchinson was and how he's been the key guy.
Right.
And what's really great too, and this is something that it's killed Bama's teams and losses. Every time why they lose games is it's defense. But the one thing that Saban always says is they had a hard time getting off the field on third down. And, really, Ohio State's not having that much trouble with it. But I'll say you got to credit both teams for getting off the field on third down.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, here, just a second. I'm going to see. Is this still at halftime? I don't know.
It looks like they're just getting back.
Yeah, it is. Man, I don't know if you were. Never mind. You were born because have you seen highlights from Charles Woodson?
I don't think I have, but I know the name.
Yeah, he's a beast. He was a beast at Michigan.
Wasn't he a linebacker?
No, he was like a safety and wide receiver or something like that.
Kind of.
I think you're talking about like a Jabril Peppers. Well,
I remember Jabril Peppers for
sure.
I
mean, actually, he's not a linebacker. He can play anywhere.
Yeah. He was a rotator.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I love that guy. He was a beast. So yeah, I just want Michigan win. I actually the funny thing is when Michigan scored their first touchdown, I launched out my couch like 5 feet in the air.
Well, first off, it was a big touchdown, dude. I mean, it was like how many yards was it? It was like over 50 or something, right?
Right.
I mean, it was just that one big play to the end zone. I think. I know they've had a very big one.
All right, the second 5 right now. Oh, Hush, what? Think they're gonna run scheme here.
The first play, handoff, Henderson. A good gain of a few there, but Michigan stops them.
Third down
You can say
and
whatever you want
1.
to, man. I mean,
Yeah, third down and 1. No, 2.
it's not my team, so if you want to spoil it, I don't care. As long as, like,
Got him!
did you sack them?
4th and 1. Wow. You know how Georgia fans saying that Ohio State offense will beat Georgia, whatever, or not beat Georgia, but compete with Georgia?
Not even close.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Well, currently, right now, yeah.
No, dude, I would love to see, and even still, I know they've fallen off and they're kind of a disappointing team.
Yeah.
Iowa still has a great defense, but like I want to see like a Michigan, Georgia, or a Georgia, like the best of the best defenses. And I really would say that I don't know how I want to put Michigan. Their defense has always been great under Harbaugh too, but this is one of the more, I don't know if I want to say complete, but more consistent. Like on a regular basis, they're playing hard and physical. Like they're not having they're not Bama where it's one good game, then one piss poor game, one good game, then one bad one, or one. It's week after week, y'all are dominating really well.
Yeah, like you said, week after week. Now, overall in the season, Michigan players been focused on one game at a time. That's all they were focusing on.
Punt is away. It bounces, and it goes out at the 20. So what do you like about the offense, though? Like, what do you should they stick to, like, throwing the ball? Is McNamara doing anything that kind of concerns you at the moment, or are you liking how it's going?
I mean, I like how it's going, but the thing that worries me, that the tempo that Ohio State's do on the offense, that worries me. Like that it screws the defensive lineup and the whole defense. So I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'd say you guys, the O-line is
Corn! Touchdown!
Hold on. Oh, this next big play?
Oh.
He's out at the 35. How much time is on the clock for you?
12:26.
Oh, crap. You're a few ahead of me. You're like 30
Oh, sorry.
seconds.
You'll see it.
All right. They're fixing to score, though?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the, oh, Jesus. That scared me.
First and 10. McNamara takes a snap. Handoff. Corum. Wide open. Oh, he's gone. Can they get him? They bring him down just shy of the 10.
Uh-oh. Touchdown!
Woo! Hold on. Who scored? I mean, I know Michigan did, but who was the player that I'm fixing to see?
Man, I tell you, Michigan's old line is different. I'm telling you.
It's something else. I've seen it this year, man. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
First and 10, 12 minutes and counting here behind Nate. Handoff, block, touchdown. Hassan Haskins gets in there to stretch the lead for the Wolverines.
Woo!
That was the play right there.
I think you're right. Currently,
about what? Them
if Michigan can
actually
pull
winning
off
this
the
time?
upset, I'm just saying. Currently, you're right now.
It's not even that big of an upset. These teams are pretty close, and
Well, I know. Well,
I do need to give credit. My uncle said in the off season that he thought Michigan could pull this off.
He's right
I
now.
don't know if you I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you agreed to it.
Oh,
Yeah, currently he's right now. Yes. Yeah, I'm happy. Holy
yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, I had a Nebraska and Michigan flag up, like House of I one. Yeah, except for that flag, I put just the Michigan flag up for good luck. Because if I let the Nebraska and Michigan, whatever it is, flag,
Yeah.
that it'll be a different story.
Now, okay, so let me ask you this. Ohio State, and maybe part of it's injuries or whatever, but let's review something. Ohio State beats Michigan State. A few weeks ago, like we're going 4 weeks back, Michigan lost to the Spartans. So
Right.
what now where was that game? That game was in East Lansing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe it's road factor. I don't
No.
know.
Yeah.
But what have you where have you seen improvement since that Michigan State loss for the Wolverines?
I would say revenge. Well, not revenge, but they are mad after that
Just like a
loss.
motivational factor,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And I saw every video out there for Michigan players and stuff. They said one game at a time, and they're doing that right now.
I mean, that's kind of been the thing for a lot of teams. I mean, you look at how Ohio State, even though Oregon has fallen off, I don't know what's been the downfall of Oregon a little bit, which it hasn't been too bad, but remember week 2, let's not forget that Oregon beat Ohio State. Now they're like number 2, and they got one of the Heisman front runners and everything, and which that wasn't a bad loss. And even the Michigan State loss you guys had, it wasn't bad, but it was still like one of those, okay, now they're kind of in some trouble. They got to pick it up. And clearly Michigan has turned things around. Bama has seemed to turn things around. I know I've been critical, but I do think we've had some good improvements, especially defensively, since the A&M loss. And, there's just quite a few teams out there like that this year that just take a loss and have had great turnaround since.
Sorry if I did that.
Ah, damn it. Will's in the back room. Why? You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Whoever wants to come,
I'm not going to trash talk. I'm not going to trash talk.
No, it has
But
nothing to do with that. I normally next season for college football, and heck, 2022 is going to be different for the channel. But I guess for the rest of this season we can call games together. But I'd like to try to figure out just being real and calling games on my own. But it'll be fine. I got Nate on because he's a Michigan fan.
Yeah,
and they're up right now.
I just want to talk to Nate. I was saying, like, hey, Nate, you should be very happy right now.
Yeah.
Be very, very happy.
CJ Stroud is like, I thought he was great. I mean, Heisman contender. I mean, I know he's good, but Heisman contender? Well, who have he played? He didn't play nobody. Till now. Here's a handoff. Going out of bounds. Travion Henderson.
You can't get the yards like that.
Oh.
Watch to run.
2nd and 9 upcoming for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I was just talking to myself.
21-13. Stroud takes a snap. He's pressured. He throws it complete to Wilson. Over the middle to
Now you're saying time it's me right now, I think.
yeah.
This is 2nd down and 5 for you.
I'm sorry.
This is 2nd down and 5 for you.
It's 1st and 10. I think they're gonna. You're a little bit behind.
Holding.
What's the time on the game clock say for you, Nate?
Be right back.
All right.
Holding.
2nd down. This might be where Nate is. 2nd and 5. I don't know.
Then he must be ahead.
13 minutes and 5 seconds. And another.
Here's the second down and 5 for me. I'm just fixing to see it. And someone remind me, isn't he a freshman?
Yeah, he's the freshman QB, yeah.
I think he might have a bright future. He's looked pretty decent this year, and going forward, he'll look. I'm sure he's going to get better, for sure.
If you hear me screaming, that's me celebrating.
Will, what's the update on the Georgia Tech game?
We're pretty much destroying them Jackets. 31-0 Georgia.
Oh God, stop talking. Well, it's boring. Tell me about an interesting game. Just saying.
Well, this is the interesting game right now.
Oh God, Nate. They fixing a score or something? What?
Must have been
Turnover. Hold on, 3rd down. Let's see. Nate, you get all excited as you want to, buddy. Show that fanhood. Woo!
We'll see what
3rd
happens.
and 9 for me, 9:20 and counting here. 21-13. Buckeyes down here at the big house with the ball. The ball set at the 43. Here's the snap.
Oh.
Hold on. Stroud, pressured, tries to get away, sacked. You see it all the time for C.J. Stroud, and he goes down again. Aiden Hutchinson gets after him.
That's a loss of 3.
Dude, I'm telling you, the offensive line in this game for Ohio State has been kind of iffy, you know. Man.
Never heard Nate celebrating.
I haven't called a Michigan game yet. That's why.
Well, now I get to hear him celebrate. But you should. Because you're working the Iron Bowl today.
I am. Otherwise I would have done the Iron Bowl. So I figured I'd pick a noon game, and this is the big one of the day anyway.
Yeah,
it's not the biggest rivalry, but it's big in terms of playoff implication.
Hey, what's the score for the Georgia game?
38-0 Georgia.
Oh, well, never mind.
Is that even? That's in the 3rd by now, right? Just like
it's almost. There's 3 minutes and 45 left in the 3rd.
Okay, so it's a little less time in this game.
This is what I expected.
I'm gonna get another water for my
Nice
voice.
It is cold in Ann Arbor.
Dude, I think I looked earlier. It was like 28 degrees.
My God.
Something like that.
Well, it's colder than the high school football game I was at last night.
What was that?
Oh, it was my high school's playoff football game.
I meant the temperature.
Oh, I don't know. It was probably like down in the low 40s, maybe. Nothing like this.
Aw, boo-hoo, it's so cold. It's 34 here, son. I'm just messing with you. It's what?
It's 58 where I live.
It's so cold here. Oh my God. Help me.
No, it gets down in the 30s.
This game is awesome so far.
Yeah, this is
great.
great.
Michigan, I told y'all, Michigan truly has a chance at this year. Really, I believe that.
and no one really believed it.
Now, let me ask you this, Nate. Let's say you win this one. You finally beat them. Let's say you're the team to win the Big Ten. Let's say Michigan even makes the playoffs. But then, let's say for the next 4 years, I won't go too far. It won't be a super long streak, but let's say the Ohio State Buckeyes or a Ohio State Buckeye get you for the next 4 years. Would you look back on this one and be like, I'm okay. We finally got him with Harbaugh. I mean, you'll always have this one to look back on as a fan, right? In a way.
Yeah, beating Ohio State with Harbaugh is good.
Well, I mean, it finally happened. I mean, it took them long enough.
It hasn't happened yet, but it currently is happening.
Right. And again, I mean, it's not even that big of an upset. I don't know if it'd be much of an upset in general. I mean, it's 2-5. They're both 10-1, and Michigan's at home. I mean, there's really not like this isn't a situation like what A&M did to Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is nothing like A&M.
This is like, oh, Michigan wins, what an upset. I'm like, it's not. Okay, whatever, fine. So they beat a higher ranked team.
And you finally,
it's not that big of an upset.
Yeah.
I mean, game day was
That was
here.
a nice catch.
Finally beating Ohio State.
Because they are.
Checking the flat.
I was wondering the next time Wisconsin will beat Ohio State.
Go, Phil.
There's
Yeah!
Oh,
hell. Did they score?
No, not yet. But I'm not going to tell what
Big play.
happened. But
I'll see. I just saw the Edwards one-handed grab in the backfield.
well, it's second
That
and 4.
was a heck of a catch. I don't know how he pulled it in like that.
yeah, my dad doesn't like
Here's
me yelling.
2nd and 4, 7:41. McNamara with 2 guys lined up next to him.
I saw Ohio State's
They bring
touchdown.
pressure. Hand off. Nope. Fakes it. Throws. Oh, what a grab. Slides down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
Oh, something else must have happened.
Nate, I'm fixing to drop you.
Dang it, Nate. We don't know what happened.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Who's
at least I'm
number
not
14?
saying who touchdown.
Yeah, don't say touchdown, Michigan.
Alabama wins. Roman Wilson caught that last one.
Touchdown! Mikey Anderson.
Tagovailoa trying to make up for it.
Stafford wants it all. Got it.
Good.
Touchdown!
Handoff. Back to McNamara. Throws. Wheel route. Wide open.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, Mike said.
Nate, what is this offense doing?
Holy moly.
Holy cow. I haven't seen this from y'all all year.
That's a 34-yard reception.
I mean,
Ooh, that's
Harbaugh's
close.
in his bag of tricks.
McNamara's doing good.
Harbaugh, what are you doing?
Oh, my gosh.
Harbaugh, what are you doing? It's not touchdown. Oh.
Just inside the 16.
Oh, never mind. There's a fight.
Oh, Jalen Hurts. Touchdown.
Ooh, it's a fight.
God,
Fight.
Harmon.
Shut up. 6-yard line. McNamara keeps it. Running. Spin move, and he's out at the 1.
I think McCarthy.
Or, I'm sorry, that's McCarthy, not McNamara.
McCarthy run for 5 yards to the Ohio State 2.
Harbaugh jumping around, getting him hyped up. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, fight on the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're trying to break some stuff up. I'm not sure what was going on.
Oh,
Number
there's gonna
26 of Ohio State. And
There's going to be a lot of fighting.
God, it's 83 of Michigan.
There's going to be a lot of fighting.
You have no idea.
No, this is it's just the
There better
rivalry.
not be this drama in the Iron Bowl, I swear to you.
There might be.
When was the last big fight you saw in the Iron Bowl, Ballard?
I don't know if I've ever actually seen players fight in the Iron Bowl. Now, they had, when the rivalry was suspended for like a few decades,
All right.
it was because of a fight on the field.
Oh,
Yeah.
when
And they suspended, it was like the early 1900s. I'm talking, maybe it was like 1907 or something.
oh,
And they
jeez.
didn't, no, maybe it was like 1904. And I don't think they picked it up until 1947.
Yeah, I was looking back at old. They were looking back at old games, and I saw some fights between the two of them.
Second and goal. What are they?
Nothing.
They're going to have to
happened.
call unsportsmanlike conduct, right? I mean, they're going to have to.
Are they still fighting?
Yeah.
Here's the ref. Oh my God.
I'll be quiet now.
Brown is suspended for Ohio State, number 26.
Did he get tossed?
Cameron Brown. Yeah, he's been disqualified.
Oh,
That's a huge blow.
anybody else, or is it just
I
him?
think that was it. Because
Oh.
he started the fight.
Huh.
And you can't, I mean, I don't, are you supposed to suspend everyone involved or, I mean,
Suspend everyone.
I mean, shoot, I don't
Jeez.
know what you do. It's
Jeez.
first and goal, though, at about
At
the
the
1 yard
The
line.
1 yard line.
McNamara's going to go under center, 6 minutes and counting. Michigan's ball, they're up 21-13. The snap, handoff, Son Haskins, touchdown, Michigan.
There we go.
They run the score up a bit.
That's who I saw score earlier. The go ahead touch, the second touchdown Michigan got. I saw the Ohio State's first touchdown and then Haskins' first touchdown. Yep. That's 3 touchdowns for him.
Nate's ready, man. He's happy.
Yeah, I bet he's happy.
Everybody happy.
He hates Ohio State. I know that.
Oh, I hate him.
Everybody
I-
does, except
Yeah, I
Buckeye fan.
I hate him too. Yeah.
And plus, my little dog doesn't like me yelling.
The snap, the hold, the PAT, up and good.
I'm not even watching the Georgia game.
Oh, 28 points. I put 26 for Michigan. Hold on. They got the PAT. When they scored the touchdown, it was 27. They get the extra point for 28. There we go. I'm going to cry tears of joy with you, Nate, when you guys win this. Only because Ohio State lost. And quite honestly, and here's the thing. I don't like the Ohio State hype this year. I really don't. And I've been trying to say that they have their issues and they have their struggles. And they're finally getting back to playing a team with a defense worth anything. And it's showing big time.
Come on, Holmberg.
Defense, won't play attention Alabama will make a mistake and lose the Iron Bowl here in 2019.
Sorry, I'm talking to my little dog.
Ballard.
He doesn't like me yelling and screaming.
I think Ballard was just was reciting some famous Alabama play.
Dude, I'm
I
telling
gotta check.
say whatever you want, man. I don't take Auburn lightly at Jordan Hare. We got to win.
No, I hate him too. I hate Auburn too, and we beat them this year.
If y'all can do it, I'm sure Bama can do it too, right?
Yeah, I mean you're facing their second.
Best teams in all college football.
Yeah, you guys should win. I mean, you're facing their second string quarterback.
The only thing really that would surprise me is if we blow them out, because I will say that I think Auburn has enough to at least compete a little bit. I mean, you get what I'm saying? That's fair to say.
It would be.
I mean,
closer.
they're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're just not on the level like they might have been a few years ago.
It would be close if Bo Nix was playing.
Oh, for sure. And that, that's what hurts me. I mean, there were Bama fans that saw him get hurt and were really upset because you never want a player to get hurt. But at the same time, because of what he said last week, I'm trying to even remember what the exact comment was, but basically, to sum it up, he thinks that there's something weird with the officiating and Bama's paying off the refs.
What?
So now I want him to get his little cripple walking self out there on the field today, and we'll show you how the refs favor us.
Yeah, that's as a Georgia fan, that's complete bull crap. There's no way the refs are paying.
Oh, I
You guys are
know.
paying the refs. There's no way.
We're just dominant.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's it.
That's basically
what
it.
was it? What was it that my favorite show is Psych, the 14th episode or 15th episode of like the first season.
Yeah.
It's Sean as a kid and he's playing poker, and I mean it always had flashbacks of him as a kid that led to like what would happen in the episode. And he said something to his dad. He said, "I don't gamble, I win." That's Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to pay the refs. They like to take their chances.
Oh,
No,
shut up.
We like to win. We like to win.
Yeah, they like to win. And that's how they are. And by the way, I don't hate Alabama as much as I hate like Auburn and Georgia Tech. I respect Alabama.
I respect Georgia too.
Yeah.
You Georgia fans this year though. I hope we beat y'all.
Yeah, I know you guys want to beat us. We just act cocky a lot.
Exactly.
But I don't know if we acted cocky back in 2017.
You were just like, hey, good to meet you.
Yeah,
Because, I mean, it had been a while since they played. I mean, it had been 2 or 3 years.
especially recovering after that other season. Oh, somebody's in the back room. Who's this?
J-Dub, what's up, buddy? Roll Tide.
I've been informed
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
through sources I would consider accurate that there is a Big Ten game being played in Michigan right now.
Yeah.
But of course, that pales in comparison to the fact that we are slightly more than an hour away from kickoff in the Iron Bowl, which is what really matters today.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been saying it. I don't care if we win again. Look, I'm just going to be honest. I want us to end the losing streak. And again, I know it's only 2, but it feels like forever. It really does. I just want us to win at Jordan-Hare. That's it. I mean, is that too much to ask for? I don't care what else we do this season. I don't care what bowl game they put us in. Let's beat Auburn.
I don't care if we win by 1 or we win by 40. Now, I'd rather win by 40, but I'll take a win by 1.
Right.
I just want a victory.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I
fair.
know.
I want a victory, and I want us to be healthy, and I want us to be hungry, because that's what it's going to take to beat Georgia.
Oh, we'll be
Because if
hungry too.
Michigan ends up winning this game, I think Georgia's chances of winning the national championship probably double.
Really? Double?
Really?
Yes, because
Wait.
because-
Hold on. What does Michigan have to do with Georgia's chances?
Yeah, exactly.
they would knock Ohio State out.
Oh. Okay.
And I think Ohio State and Alabama are the only 2 teams in the country that can beat Georgia.
There you go.
Okay, that's fair.
That is
I
true,
would
yeah.
say-
Because as good as Michigan has looked running the ball today,
Yeah.
they're running the ball against Ohio State, not the number 1 rush defense in the country, which is not the Georgia Bulldogs. I repeat, not the Georgia Bulldogs. The best run defense in the country belongs to the Wisconsin Badgers.
Oh,
Oh, really?
wow. Actually, I could see that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that might
I
be
think
all Wisconsin has, but I mean, still, it's like
I think Wisconsin is going to beat Minnesota and the Paul Bunyan Axe game at 2:30, and
Iowa
will thus miss the Big Ten championship game through their own fault because they couldn't handle Purdue in Iowa City, and they couldn't beat Wisconsin head-to-head. So it'll be the Hawkeyes' own fault that they don't win the Big Ten West.
And you know what?
And that will be delicious for me to think about when I have to deal with all the damn Hawkeye fans here. I can't.
I've been saying it too. I said it when they, I said it when they took their first loss because of why they lost. And the thing about Iowa, it's not that they're a bad team, but I said it's only a matter of time. They have a really, really good defense, but their offense,
it's pathetic.
It is pathetic. And yeah, they were winning some games but it was only a matter of time, not before they face a defense that could stop it, but before they meet an offense that had anything worth a darn that could actually try to score with them. You know what I mean? That they had to keep up with offensively.
Wait, Webster, why do you hate Iowa so much?
He's Iowa State.
Or Iowa State.
Yeah, and it's not because, University of Iowa pays me very nicely, thank you, to cover some of their sports. But it's because of their fans. And it's not because I have a particular love for Iowa State, which is not true. I don't know how many times I've had to say this. I am not an Iowa State fan. When they do well, it makes my life easier.
Yeah, you're a fan of the Gums.
Yeah. What I don't like is I don't like Hawkeye fans. I grew up in Illinois not liking Iowa. So I've never cared for Iowa.
Aiden Hutchinson with the sack.
Oh.
Yep. That's the third for Hutchinson today.
He's doing good.
Hutchinson is one of the top guys.
Yesterday,
best defender in the draft.
Yesterday, I witnessed a superlative performance by the best running back in the country as Breece Hall scored 3 rushing and 1 receiving touchdown, ran for 247 yards, scored on touchdown runs of 28 and 80 yards, and set an NCAA record, breaking a 51-year-old record held by some dude from Arkansas by scoring a rushing touchdown in his 24th consecutive game. Breece Hall, the junior running back from Wichita, Kansas. And it was amazing. Campbell, it was amazing watching the senior day stuff. I was getting some good pictures, and Campbell was in tears, man. He was crying when he hugged Chase Allen. He was crying when he hugged Charlie Kohler, Mike Rose, Brock Purdy. He didn't even try to hide it. He had tears in his eyes.
I took pictures last night at my high school football game.
I know I'll ask Jeff, final answer. I know it's not likely because I know they're down. They don't have Bo Nix. They don't. But if Auburn really
Anybody hear me?
Yes, Nate.
Yeah, we can hear you. If Auburn really wants to win the Iron Bowl, which of course they do.
I'm going to reset my StreamYard because I can't hear you guys.
Okay. All right.
All right, see ya. Go ahead, Nat.
Okay. If Auburn really wants a shot, not just to compete, but actually, is this a game this afternoon of hope for Auburn? Hope that Alabama gets caught napping, hope they don't have defense show up, hope that, is that what it is? Or is there any, key factor that they have to win? Because I think it's a game of hope Alabama just screws up and has
Hey, Jeff.
Game.
Yeah, that's what it'll take. But like Charles Barkley said, Auburn is 6-5 right now. If they beat Alabama, their fans will feel like they were 12-0.
Oh, that's how the Iron Bowl is.
Yeah,
exactly. that's how much it means to them. So what I want to do is if I'm Alabama, I want to come out early and just put them away early.
Hey,
Firepower
offense.
Yeah, just
Start hitting.
right away establish dominance and say, look, this is over. This is over. This ain't your day.
Hey, Jeff. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. Are you watching the game right now?
Yes, Nate, and I've already called ahead to the Omaha General. They have the emergency room on standby for in case Michigan wins. The ambulance will be
okay.
dispatched to your house within seconds of the final gun going off, just in case Michigan
Oh my
wins.
God.
God damn. Well,
I'll tell
I'm
you
going to
what,
be honest.
Go ahead, Will. What were you going to say?
Oh, thanks. Thing is, though, don't want Auburn to beat you guys because I hate Auburn as a Georgia fan. So,
And you know what else? Be
Gotcha.
realistic. Since we're going to Atlanta, win or lose, you don't want to play a banged up and pissed off Alabama because of losing to Auburn. You don't want that.
No, we don't.
I'm not
And you're-
saying that out of spite, but you know how Nick Saban is.
Yeah, and you're not going to play a pissed off Georgia team.
No, you're going to play a Georgia
Hopefully
team.
both our teams win.
You're going to play a 12-0 Georgia team.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
if I were
There's got nothing to
Georgia,
lose.
if I was Georgia fans right now, I would almost rather that Alabama had not lost to Texas A&M
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want in the back of our players' minds the thought that, oh, you know what? Even if it doesn't happen, we're still going to the playoffs.
Right.
Which is what Georgia has. They have the insurance card. They know they're going. They're going.
Alabama doesn't.
And Alabama doesn't. Alabama will be fighting for their lives. And if I was Georgia, I would rather have Alabama have that same it doesn't really matter than fighting for our lives. Just as the situation was reversed. If Alabama was 12-0 and Georgia was 11-1, I wouldn't want. I said this at the start of the season. I don't want to play a one-loss Georgia in Atlanta. I want to play an undefeated Georgia. I don't want a Georgia in there fighting for their lives. That's the last thing I want.
Well, you won't have it.
It doesn't even just apply to Georgia and Alabama. I mean, think about where, like Michigan, Ohio State, really any other, not like any team in college football, but like you take a game like this, like Michigan's loss that they had to Michigan State, like they lost to a rival, and they've looked phenomenal since that game. So Ohio State's looking at this, great. They took a loss. They actually have enough talent this year. They have what they need to go forward and use a loss of motivation, and they could still be one of the 4 best teams and one of the best teams in college football. But now we've got to play a pissed off Michigan team that actually has a shot.
Well,
this goes for any rivalry, any game in college football. If you're
what we know about this game is whatever happens, whatever the final score ends up being, the losing team is going to have 2 losses. And not only will they have 2 losses, not only that, they'll have the double whammy of having 2 losses and not being in the Big Ten championship game, which to me means they're out. The loser of this game is completely out of the playoff picture.
At best, they're saying, well, at least we made a New Year's Six bowl somewhere.
Right.
I'm going to say
if this was the right now go final, if it was the right now go final, 28-13, I would still be interested in hearing the argument that even though they just lost by 15, Ohio State might be one of the best 4 or 5 teams in the country. I'm willing to entertain that argument.
They don't look anywhere near.
But with 2 losses and a non-appearance in the Big Ten championship game, you're out. You're out. See you later.
I want to call up Herb Street and just ask how he's doing right now.
What's the Baylor score? That's huge.
Baylor is winning by 3.
You know that Baylor has to win that game and hope Oklahoma State wins for Baylor to reach the Big 12 title game.
Yeah.
Which means pretty much what it comes down to. Let's say Baylor wins. Okay, Baylor wins. then that would mean an Oklahoma State win completely eliminates Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole country is rooting for Baylor to win.
Because you don't want to see Oklahoma.
Yeah. And my
Yeah,
poor Cyclones, my poor dumbass Iowa State, who is 7-5, and 3 of their losses, 3 of them, came on the last play of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they could be 10-2, and instead they're 7-5 because 3 times they lost on the last play of the game. It's their own fault. If they wouldn't have had their head up their butts, Iowa State would be in the Big 12 championship game. But no, they had to be Iowa State and fail to come through when it mattered most.
Can I ask what happened with Iowa State? I mean, the losses and everything. I mean, I just not that everyone like you didn't expect them like 12-0, but obviously, there's a lot.
No, but I said the worst they would go was 9-3, and here they are 7-5.
Yeah. So what went wrong? Like, was it just all around coaching or what?
No, I'll tell you what went wrong. And they've got 5 losses, and 3 of them, you could make an argument 4 of them, but 3 of them for sure are directly because of poor special teams play.
Okay.
They lost to Baylor because they gave up a kick return for a touchdown and a long punt return that led to a field goal in the second half. That's why they lost to Baylor. They lost to Texas Tech because they gave up a long punt return that allowed Texas Tech to kick a 62-yard field goal.
Yep.
They lost to Iowa because their special teams was terrible and they gave up a touchdown on offense and they lost to Iowa.
Right.
So I mean, yeah. It's not been the Iowa State defense fault. It's been the Iowa State special teams fault. Here's a little statistic for you. I mean, it's not helping them. They're 7-5. I mean, it's not like what I'm about to tell you really matters a whole hell of a lot. But it does make for an interesting conversation piece.
Yeah.
2019, 2020, 2021. You put those three seasons together. One team has the most catches by tight ends, most yards by tight ends, and most receiving touchdowns by tight ends. All 3 of those categories are owned by Iowa State.
Yeah. Who's the tight end? Is it Charlie
Kohler, who will probably win the Mackey, and Chase Allen, who will probably be like a 5th or 6th round selection.
This game's back, 2nd and goal. Ohio State scores here. They keep it alive. I think if they don't score,
well, we got ourselves a ball game.
Oh, yeah. I think it'll be ball game if they can't get it in. Now it's 3rd and goal. They got a few yards by Henderson. It's about the half-yard line. Let's switch some guys up. Yeah, no, if they don't punch it in here, then Michigan, with the way their offense
Ballard, you are so far behind my feed.
Where are you?
You must be 30 seconds behind me.
And did he break the plane? Did he? I just saw him running a touchdown. They're at least trying to call it. I don't know. They call it. The refs suck. Are you kidding me right now?
That's just bull crap.
Ohio State's losing. This guy's saying they suck and that the refs suck too. I mean, yeah, Ohio State sucks, but come on.
Yeah.
The refs.
Come on, guys.
I'm telling you,
They did.
with the overhead angle that you guys are about to see, you haven't seen it yet. The overhead it looks like he gets turned sideways and does not get in.
But where did he? Okay, where was he down at? Like, well, where's the ball?
All right, where do you see the overhead shot?
Hold on, I see it from the back view. From
I think
where
he
the
was
ref
on
thing-
line.
Oh no, he's not in because the ball's in his left hand,
Yeah, the
and
ball's against his heart.
it's still partially outside of the line.
The ball is against his heart.
In his So I think that's going to be overturned.
It's 50-50. The main thing is, you know, when it's 50-50, they're always going to go with what they said on the field.
Yeah.
If it's 50-50, they're always going to go with the call on the field. And we got ourselves a ball game.
This guy says the refs are cheating for OSU. Bull crap.
Are you saying, Jeff, are you saying when it's like a 50-50, that's where it's one of those, like, it's not enough to overturn, right?
Right. When I'm saying when they can't make up their mind whether or not to overturn it, they're going to go with what the guy called on the field.
Yeah.
I mean,
they keep it.
if it's like, well, okay, the guy on the field's right, 50%. The replay says he's 50% wrong. When it's 50-50, they're going to go with the guy on the field.
That's true.
They don't want to overturn the guy on the field unless it's 51% that he's wrong. If they can't tell, they're always going to go with the guy on the field.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's funny because one of the guys doing the Iowa State TCU game yesterday, I heard him talking. It was the back judge. Yeah. I don't know where he was from, Ireland or Scotland or whatever, but he had one hell of an accent.
Nice.
But see, before the game, there, where I'm at for senior day, I took some senior day pictures and I went and sat down on the benches where the band sits because the band was on the field, so there's plenty of places to sit down. So I'm just sitting down, and that's right where the officials walk out of the Jacobson building. They have their own little room they go to and whatever. And I could just hear them talking. And this one guy had like a real Scottish. He's like, well, it looks like we're going to have a good weather today. And it was like you could really hear his, you could really hear his accent,
Yeah.
And I don't ever say anything to this. I mean, if they walk right by me, I might say, have a good game today, fellas, or something like that, or thank God the rain stopped, or just, like a one sentence, how you doing type thing. I don't ever have conversation with them. And they don't want to have conversation with you.
No,
they're not looking to talk to anybody.
Whenever I'm at my high school football games taking pictures, I never talk to the refs. They don't want to start a conversation because they're busy.
Yeah. It's 34 degrees right now, too. I can only imagine what it's going to be tonight at work.
Well, on ESPN,
60
let me
degrees.
flip over here to ESPN. Florida leading Florida State 17-7, and they have the ball on a 3-yard line early in the fourth quarter. So Florida about ready to take control of this game. Wake Forest blowing out Boston College. They will win their division of the ACC and play Pitt, I think.
Who is? What you said, Wake?
Wake Forest.
Yeah.
So it'll be Wake and Pitt.
Didn't Pitt win the other side?
I think they did.
Yeah, well, Wake is winning 41-10, so they're going to win their. Maryland was beating Rutgers 20-2. It's now 33-16. on the Big
Yeah.
Ten network.
We'll see if I'm a
Maryland
man.
wearing some kind of hideously ugly uniform.
We'll see if
I'm
I'm a
sorry?
man. I'm 40 wins tonight.
They're showing the 14th commercial in a row at the Baylor game.
So the winner of this game, who will they play in the Big Ten championship?
Oh, see, that's what we've been talking about.
If Wisconsin beats Minnesota, Wisconsin. If
If
Wisconsin loses, it's Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of hope so. I'm going to be pulling for Minnesota because I'd like to see a Iowa defense against maybe Michigan's offense, or even if Ohio State pulls this off and gets the upset, I'd watch Iowa and Ohio State go at it.
See, you notice watching the Michigan game, you notice how the snow stopped and there's no snow on the field. I try to tell people that all the time. It snows in the Big Ten. That's bullshit. Did you see my comments in the comment section? Did you see my comments in the comment section earlier?
Yeah,
I've been shooting FBS football, Big 10, Big 12, and Big 8 since 1991.
Yeah,
I can think of 5 or 6 times that there was actual snow standing on the field in all those years. It just doesn't happen. Now, snow might come down during the game, but it doesn't amount to anything like it did here. It was snowing at the start of the game, just enough to get a little bit, a little bit on like the bill of your hat, but that's it.
Ann Arbor.
That's like when it's like misting or sprinkling, and they say, "Man, it's really raining outside."
Oh!
Whoa, what the heck?
Hold on, don't say anything. I'm seeing them line up on 2nd and 10.
What the heck?
Hold on. Let me see what's fixing to happen.
I don't know, but Jeff Webster, I've never heard him
It's
scream
showing
like that.
Harbaugh on the side. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. McNamara running back to his left. What's up here? Good protection. Running. Ooh, what a slide. Wait, how far in? What's the clock say on your game right now? How far are you?
I've never heard Webster scream like that before.
Well, you're about to find out why.
I think something must have happened.
After McNamara's run, right? Is it the next play?
I'm 2 plays ahead of you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ballard, you're behind.
Oh, hold on. 30.
Yeah, I'm not talking right now.
Fires to the side. Incomplete.
I don't know why Webster was screaming.
It went right through his hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you were screaming?
Yeah, that could have been a big game changer right there. That went right through his hands. The guy puts the ball in the breadbasket. You got to catch that.
Yeah. You'll probably scream a lot like that during the Alabama game, or maybe not.
Or you won't be hearing me during the Alabama game.
Yeah.
When I'm watching Alabama live, I'm not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm locked into my own world. I won't even be in the chat.
I'll be at work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try to.
Let's see.
But
Baylor 27, Texas Tech 24, 5:45 to play.
Whoa.
That's a good game right there.
That's a really good game.
Yeah, that has huge Big 12 championship implications too, because if Baylor loses, then the Bedlam game really doesn't matter. Both Oklahoma and Oklahoma State will make the Big 12 title game, no matter who wins.
In no rematch.
If Baylor loses, right? If Baylor loses, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State will play tonight, and then they'll play next week in the championship game. If Baylor loses.
I want to get y'all's opinion, Jeff. Who do you think's winning that game tonight? Because I like Oklahoma State, especially with how their defense has looked at times this year. And that's weird to say about a Big 12 team.
I do too, because I saw Oklahoma State lose their only game of the year in Ames. Yeah. But Oklahoma State since then has been lights out. And I think they will beat Oklahoma tonight.
Hey, Spencer Sanders has I don't know if I want to say he's gotten better every week, but you can definitely see between the start of the season and where he is now, and that offense has progressed greatly. And he's apparently he's rising up draft boards too. But
Okay, here let's see how far ahead, how much of a difference there is. Right now, I'm being shown the replay of a defensive pass interference.
Oh,
I'm seeing a 2nd and 4 with 11 minutes and counting.
Okay, all right. So let's see. You tell me when you.
Run stop. 3rd down upcoming.
Okay, I'm being shown 1st and 10. 10:30 to play. Ball on the 14. They're getting ready to snap it. I'm not going to say anything else.
I just got there with a flag. Flags are now being thrown, so I think I'm only maybe 30 seconds, if not a minute behind. I'm not too far because it says 10:30.
Is Nate still in here?
Were thrown.
yeah, Nate's here. Yeah.
I think Nate and I are seeing the same thing at the same time. Ballard, are you watching on TV or are you watching on YouTube? You must have the YouTube
No,
delay.
I'm watching. We just got Hulu Live TV, so I got it going on my computer.
Oh, well, that's it then. You're watching a computer feed. You're getting a delay. You're getting the FCC delay. I'm watching it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hulu Live TV, my parents had it for a little while. It's always had a delay because I would always get the score alerts before I would even see the ball snapped, and it sucked. It killed me.
Crimson Brave says,
I got a
damn.
first and 10, 10 and a half, handoff, running, going, and gets to the 5.
Yeah, I have 2nd and 1 at the 5. I'm looking on ESPN.
All right, I'm watching Fox, and I've got 1st and goal at the 2, 9:25 and counting.
Oh. Maybe he did get to the 2. Maybe I'm not looking at the field right. I don't know. He got a good run there though.
Oh, now I got 1st and goal at the 2.
I got a 2nd and 1.
I'm looking at ESPN.
Oh yeah, it's 2nd and 1 at the 5 for me. Here we go.
Well, now
snap, handoff, 1st down, 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2.
Yeah, so I'm just a little bit behind because Jeff said he had that, and you're saying you have that right now.
Well, yeah, I have 1st and goal on ESPN.
Woo!
Must have been
Jeff. If we can't deal with UGA, looks like nobody will. Now that's not true. I mean, it's not Georgia and then Alabama. I mean, there's.
Oh,
I mean, I guess it is. But
looks like a close personal friend of Ballard is in the front row of the crowd.
Who? Are you talking about on the game?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Well, you'll see here in a minute.
After the touchdown?
Commercial.
Touchdown, Michigan.
You don't know my personal friends. Damn you.
Unbelievable how controlled Nate has been.
25 minutes till Iron Bowl. I hope we not only beat Auburn, I hope we kill them.
OSU is not looking too good.
Oh, they scored touchdown. Oh, Ohio State's terrible, Nate. I've been saying that.
I know, and
nobody wants to listen. Now they've truly met their match.
Yeah,
where do they kick the extra point, Ballard?
Yeah.
Where do they kick the extra point? Then you'll see your friend.
Harbaugh. Or was it on the sideline with Harbaugh?
No, right between the goalposts.
I missed it.
Holding up the sign that said John 3:16.
I missed that. That's awesome, though.
I can't see the comment section.
Yeah, because
we
you're
got
on your
Wisconsin
phone.
sports fan and
Crimson Brave. If we can't deal with UGA, looks like nobody will. Maybe that might be true.
It's not entirely true, but
that's like saying not even Bama can handle
sports fan. Will and I have the same time. I'm watching on the Sling TV app. Okay.
I'm looking at ESPN.
Crimson
And-
Brave going to sauce for the Iron Bowl. Just stay away from that damn terrible white sauce.
What sauce? Is that
Barbecue joint. Barbecue joint
I don't
in
think I've heard of
Birmingham.
that.
So now we got the schedule
Or it
released.
used to be.
UGA's schedule on ESPN just got extended for the SEC championship.
What do you
Well,
mean their schedule?
it was 24-0 the last time I even bothered to look at a Georgia score. What is it now? 55-0?
Game's over.
They won
Georgia
45
won
to nothing.
45-0.
45-0. Okay.
Yeah. But now I can finally view
Now,
the
Baylor and Texas Tech are a 3-point game with 3:12 left in the fourth.
I'm viewing
27-24.
I'm looking I can now preview the Georgia-Alabama game on ESPN.
Not now. You got to wait till the Iron Bowl's done.
I know.
I'm just saying. That's only fair.
Yeah, I see.
Man just likes the white sauce. Yes. It's white barbecue sauce. I can't stand white barbecue sauce.
White sauce.
White barbecue sauce.
It's never mind. Ain't got too much longer. Mm-hmm. I reckon I gotta be at work at 3:30. Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see.
That kind of sucks.
Baylor 27, Tech 24, 2:52 to play.
Yeah, that's a really close game.
An unusual game in that both teams are wearing white pants.
Hey, I'm gonna head on off now.
See you, Will. Have a good one.
See you, Ballard.
All right.
You doing all right, Nate? I'm not sure if Nate's still there. I mean, he's still in here, but
Yeah.
It's his team. I mean, he's got to be smiling right now.
Yeah. You won't
Look
be
at these
smiling after
numbers
this.
too, man. Look at these numbers. Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, 0-5 against Ohio State, 2-13 against the top 10, and 1-4 in bowl games. He's fixing to do something amazing to fix all that. Well, I mean, not like change the numbers up too much, but I mean, he's fixing to do something he should have done a long time ago, you know?
There's 8 minutes to play. We got a long way to go.
I know.
This thing is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
It's a great game, though. It really is.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, I even said, like, Michigan.
Going the way I want. I mean, I want Pizza Woman to cry tonight. I want
I forgot all about her.
I want Go Bucks. I want all these sucknut fans to suffer.
College Football Frenzy's won. He's been on here once or twice, but I mean, it's been a long time. But he's a Buckeye fan. Eight minutes. If I'll tell you what, if Ohio State scores, they still got it. If they don't score, I think they're done. Truly. 7:49, 2nd and 6. Stroud talking to his offense. Takes a snap, kind of low, throws it complete. Not going to get the first down. Both teams with all 3 timeouts, by the way. Humiliate Ohio State.
I suppose Celine is streaming the Florida State game.
Olave is ridiculous, says Crimson. Olave is pretty good.
Yeah.
They got quite a few. I mean, it's not that they don't have this talent, but it's Michigan's defense is just putting it on them like no other team has this year, really.
Oh, Olave is dynamite. He just disappeared in the national championship game because Patrick Surtain shut his ass
That's
down.
right. I remember that. Tagovailoa trying to make
Man, this is a tense game.
Touchdown! Alabama wins. Tua Tagovailoa, the one-hit wonder, has led Alabama to a national championship. I want this game to hurry up and be over with so we can get to the Iron Bowl. Is that fair? Sorry to say that, Nate. Although I think Nate wants it to be over because he wants it to officially be in the books that Michigan won. If you think about it.
Yep, well, everybody will be congratulating Nate. Yep.
And I can't wait to see. Oh God, is Monday on the Feinbaum show, because you know who likes to run his mouth about Jim Harbaugh is Feinbaum. I mean, I can't wait
on
for
the SEC. Feinbaum is on the SEC network, and I don't get that up here, so I don't ever see him.
Yeah,
and that's fine with me because I think he's just a fucking goof.
I got respect for him just because he's given me a lot of great advice on sportscasting and career wise. So I mean, I kind of, I don't agree with him on everything. I mean, sometimes he says things and I'm like, really, Paul?
Here's a live looking at Waco, Texas. Baylor with the ball. They lead 27-24. Minute 22 to play.
Yeah.
4th and 2 on the 12, and they're not going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Field goal would give them a 6-point lead. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2, and it blows up on them. It blows up on them.
Ooh. Texas Tech ball with, what is it, a 3-point game you said? It's like 27-24?
Yes, Texas Tech now with no timeouts could drive down and force overtime. Baylor refusing to take the 6-point lead, went for it on 4th and 2, and the pass rush deflected the pass.
LW says Michigan has a few NFL players on defense. Hutchinson will be a top 5 pick. Absolutely. I mean, the Draft Network has him ranked 4th or 5th overall in their player rankings. Which I don't think the Draft Network is, it's not the biggest of experts, but these guys are pretty good. I like hearing their podcasts and everything.
Todd McShay has Alabama left tackle Evan Neal as the number 3 overall pick.
I've seen that. He's good.
Ohio State facing 4th and 7 with 5:50 to play. They'll call a timeout.
Some children, your first words are war eagle or rope tide.
I wouldn't enjoy living in a state where you had one good team.
Nate the Great, don't be late. Hang in there, buddy. Your whole season could come down to this play.
But Iron Bowl, you had to choose one or the other, and Alabama was my choice.
The first cousins in our family, there's like 16 of us. Probably about 7.
Here we go. 4th and 7 from the 24. I won't say anything. I won't
For the
say
Michigan-
anything.
Well, my Uncle Bill Bell was building a house.
This is where the game comes down to practically. Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I've already seen what happens, but I'm not saying anything.
I got you, man. Hold on. Damn it, why'd I have to get up? 4th and 7, Ohio State, 1 of 1. 550. Stroud walks up to his line, gets back. Claps his hands, takes a snap, throws it. Oh, whoa. I don't care if you speak. I see there's penalty flags. What's up? Was it pass interference or something? Oh, come on. Pass interference. What the? Where? Where? Oh. Because he grabbed his, I guess he was grabbing him by the shoulder pad or something. Stroud throws it incomplete on 1st and 10, 5:27 left. 35-20 is the score. Both teams 10-1, a top 10, really top 5 matchup, and the Buckeyes are trailing. Just a reminder, if anyone is listening, the game, as they call it, with Michigan and Ohio State. Ohio State is on a 8-game win streak. Stroud, pressured, flag down, running with it. He's going end zone, touchdown, but again, a flag is down. I think this is coming back.
We could see a miracle ending in Waco. A miracle ending in Waco could be happening right before our eyes.
Hold on. I want to see this one. What channel is that?
FS1, Fox Sports
Okay.
1.
Oh God. Hold on. Load. The
You want me
Baylor
to call it?
Tech, right? Yeah, you can.
Texas Tech
got
a chance to tie the game with a 53-yard field goal attempt as time expires.
Hold on.
Texas Tech converting on a 4th and 3 with 13 seconds left. They completed a pass for about 25 yards and got the ball spiked.
There's a delay of game.
With 3 seconds left. So Baylor, who did not go for the field goal that would have put them up by 6, now has to survive a 53-yarder that could force overtime. Dave Aranda with the poor choice.
What happened, Nate? Why am I even trying to? I mean, it's great. This is a close game, but I don't care about Baylor, Texas Tech all that much. I'm sorry.
Geez, I turn away from the Michigan game and look what happens.
Hold on. I'll find it. Dang it.
The kid from Texas Tech, a 62-yarder, beat Iowa State on the last play of the game. Now from 53 yards to force overtime against Baylor.
Oh, they scored. Sorry.
And the kick is wide left. Wide left.
Whoa!
Oklahoma's done. Oklahoma is done.
Seriously? Hold on. Texas Tech missed it, right?
Wide left from 53.
Oh, like bad wide left? Like,
Baylor goes to the Big 12 title game.
oh.
After
they're playing-
Baylor coach Dave Aranda, with the stupid coaching decision of the weekend, survives it.
So is Baylor, they're playing Oklahoma State then, right?
I believe so. I believe this eliminates Oklahoma.
Wow. That's awesome.
Maybe Oklahoma State might have to win, but in any event, it's the bedlam would be a winner take all, because Baylor has just, no matter what, Baylor is in the Big 12 title game. Now back to Michigan. 9 minutes to the Iron Bowl. Jim Harbaugh with plenty of time to piss away a win.
Yeah. Hey guys, I hate to end it, but I have to leave and head to work. It was good talking with y'all. Some good games today.
Good luck, Nate. Bring it home, buddy.
Yep. See you guys.
Roll
Y'all have a
Tide.
good one. See you, Jeff. Let's beat Auburn. All right, I'm gonna head out. I love y'all. Jesus loves you. Keep your heads up. And Auburn, Bama's coming for you, as I always say.
Roll down Tide.
Roll Tide. Love y'all.